Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise, and welcome to something completely new. This is Terraria. It's not new for a lot of people, but I haven't had it on my channel yet, and I want to play through. Current version is 1.3.4.4 or something like that. There is some new stuff since I've played in 1.3. So I figured I'd play it and I'd make a series because this is a fun game. This series, today's episode will be up on let's see, it is Sunday is when this one's going to be going up. But I will be uploading these every other day. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. At the 1 o'clock time slot that Binding of Isaac usually has. Binding of Isaac will be still Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then this will be the other days. But for those of you who are not familiar with Terraria, I'm just kind of collecting some resources, some wood and some stone, and think of this as, it's sort of like, as much as I think the creators hate being compared, it is essentially a 2D Minecraft. The basic idea is to collect blocks and all that fun stuff, but where Terraria differs in a good way is Terraria focuses more on combat, much more. So much that I am actually playing on the expert mode. So if you've never played this, you don't really know what that means. Basically, the bosses will be harder, but I will get more rewards. We have some iron here. Yes. So we're gonna have to do some mining. We'll get to all that kind of stuff. I just want to basically just chop down some trees, clear out this little area at spawn, and flatten it a little bit, just so that I can make a little bit of a house. So yeah, first day is pretty easy, pretty simple. We're gonna go exploring in a minute, but I'm gonna probably do most of the stuff on camera, just because this is a new series, and I like showing off kind of everything from the beginning. So we're gonna place some blocks, some wood, and let's open up our inventory. So Terraria has a crafting system as well. So we can make a workbench. It's a little bit different. You don't have to memorize recipes, but you have to have whatever you need in your inventory in order to craft it. So one of the first things I'm going to want is a better sword, by the way. But so we have the crafting table. That unlocked a lot of stuff. We are going to want a chair and a couple doors. So I think a door here will be good. We actually have to place walls. So like I said, a lot of people have compared this to Minecraft, and I agree with them for the most part. There are some differences, some major differences actually, between Terraria and the Minecraft style of games, other than just like, well, they are 2D versus 3D. Like I said, Terraria focuses much more on combat over the exploration. They are limited world size and that kind of stuff. But whereas Minecraft is really, truly Minecraft is about making the world, like building and all that kind of stuff. Do I have wood? I need torches, so let's get some torches. Terraria is really lacking, in my opinion, on the building aspect. So let's put furnace down here. Just want to make some basic stuff. We're gonna want to make some wood walls. Let's get some of those. So in order for things to be considered houses, because there are NPCs in this game, a house has to have a comfort item, which is a chair, some sort of table, which is the work table in this case, and then walls that are not dirt. So we're making wooden walls, and we're putting these up. And after we're done with that, we can look, and the guide should be happy to live here. And eventually we will kind of split this room into two and allow somebody else to live. So put some torches down, light it up a little bit. So if we look at this guy, we can look housing query. This housing is suitable, so the guy has decided to live here. We could probably do something like this, and we make another door, put a door there, and then if we get, let's just get a normal table and a chair. So we put a chair and the table down. Then we can see this is suitable, and that one's occupied by the guide. So we have housing. There are a lot of NPCs. There's like 24 or so, and because of when I'm playing, spoilers, it's December, Santa will show up eventually. We're gonna want that. There's some good items we can get from Santa, but let's get the copper ore, and I don't want to go down there. Fall damage is a thing, so it's getting night, but let's explore a little bit. I forgot how slow you are at the beginning of this game. Let's get some iron ore, because we're going to want to upgrade our tools and our weapons. So yeah, this first episode, we're going to be mostly up on the surface. I'm going to be looking mostly for any chests that I can find, and just kind of get stuff. I do want to make a better sword, though. Let's also chop down some trees, because there's two types of swords from the metals, which is this short sword. I cannot speak. And then there's also a long sword, which is a little bit better, in my opinion. It swings much like the axe is, whereas the short sword is just directly in front of you. It's faster, but more dangerous. So one thing we're going to want to make is some platforms. These are going to be useful for things like this, where we can actually just, if we drop down, we can place these and extend across. So yeah, like I was saying, Terraria is much better when it comes to combat, whereas Minecraft is more about the building. I find it very difficult to build in Terraria, but I know some people do enjoy it. We're coming on night, which is not good. Gathering some stuff. As you can see, there's like critters, there's a worm. Those will come in handy later. Ooh, a gold bunny. Wow, those are rare. And we got a new NPC, the dye trader. Not the one I want, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of looking. Okay, so we're getting onto a desert biome. There's a desert this way. I am playing in a large world for those of you that have played Terraria. Basically, there's a bunch of different world sizes. If I pull up the map, I can zoom out. This is what I've seen. There's going to be a lot to the map. I think, yeah, yeah, that is the size of the map. It's fairly large, and we're going to die if we don't get back. So, while we are kind of surviving through the night, we have a dye trader. That is cool. I want to put a piece of wood here. I think what I'd like to do for now is, let's see if we can make some better stuff. So, one, I need to move this because I can't access the room with where it's at. Strange plant we can give this guy. and he'll give us some dyes. So these are reflective silver dyes. We'll get into like a lot of this stuff. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff over here. Basically, you have two slots. You have armor, so helmet, shirt, pants, and then you can have 5 accessories. And then there are social accessories and social armor, which is what shows up on your character. And then you can dye all the social stuff. There's a camera mode, there's housing equipment, there's other equipment, so grappling hooks, mounts, minecarts, light pet. Basically there's a pet that doesn't usually do anything, and then there's a light pet that gives off light, which helps with exploring. And you can dye all of those as well. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. The guide can help you with crafting. I give him a mushroom. He can tell me everything a mushroom can make. And then you can see there's enemies out here. So there's demon eyes and zombies. Zombies can break doors. And these guys are gonna hurt. But the guide will help out a little bit, and the dye trader should help out, or else they'll die. If they die, they will respawn. I will also respawn. And so that's the first death. So enemies can pick up coins. I'm playing a softcore character, so in other words, if I die, I don't lose items. I just drop all my coins, which money is very important in this. Oh, come on. These, the other thing about expert mode is enemies will have more health, so I really don't want to go outside right now. We need to do a little bit of crafting before we can continue on. And in the day we will explore, so let's get all this stuff. And let's see if we can do some more crafting. So I like having plenty of torches. Let's see if I can make what I want. So I can make some iron bars. So let's do that. And we can make an anvil. Awesome. That is what I wanted. So let's place the anvil down. And can we make a wooden sword? Make some chains. So I need to get more stuff. Coming out here is probably going to result in my death, but let's lay things up a little bit. Let's pop down here and explore just down here a little bit. So there's some copper here, there's some copper up there. Pots that have ropes in them, that's really handy. Let's make some rope coils. Let's make one rope coil, and we're gonna throw it up. And then we take the rope, and I want some sort of block on my bar. It's been a while since I've played Terraria, to be honest. In fact, I'm trying to right click. I've played too much Minecraft. So we can extend this rope downwards. And I will light things up. It's just as dark for me, so don't worry. So we have some more stuff over here. Hearts, health potions. The mushrooms I've been collecting can give us health. Oh my god. Okay, come on. I'm going to have to kill this zombie. Hopefully. Not too bad. Alright, so let's try to get up. And there we go. Okay, so that's possible. Let's pop down here. Ropes are definitely the best way to get around in this game, at first at least. Eventually we'll have flight, which is nice, but that's going to be a long ways off. So let's just grab all this iron, and we'll look into getting our first new weapon. So the copper picks will last us for a while. And I know I'm skipping over a lot of stuff that what makes this game good, but go check it out. It is a good game. Something Minecraft was one of those games that it brought on a lot of copycats. And I'm not saying that Terraria is a copycat, because in some senses it is. I think it is still inspired by Minecraft, but it is its own separate game. And the reason it is because it made itself different. I think that's something that a lot of the copycats just don't do. This zombie has a zombie arm, so I want to stay away from them. So I think that's a good time to end the episode. Can I can't hit him through the wall. I think this is a good time to end the episode. Maybe. Let's see if we can't. Nope. Alright, running. Alright, so we're not gonna end the episode yet. Let's go make some stuff, hopefully. But like I was saying, you know, there's a lot of games out there that kind of copied the Minecraft style, and I really do think that a lot of them aren't that good because they never made a game. It was just a clone. But we can make an iron broadsword. This is going to be huge. Other thing we're going to want to make, let's see if we can't get some copper. These episodes, by the way, are going to be probably about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to try not to do too much longer than that, unless we're doing something. Fishing rod, we will wait on that. But we can come down here and kill these zombies. So, as you can see, it's a little bit slower, but... heal. It's a little bit slower, but it's much better in terms of like general range. So potion sickness, we cannot consume any more healing items, which is bad because this guy will probably kill us in one hit. Let's just try to kill him. He's almost dead. Nope, he killed us. Alright, I kind of expected that. The beginning of the game is going to have a lot of deaths until we can get really well equipped. Start getting armor and all that kind of stuff. But there are some things that we're not going to waste our items on. That is a strange plant. So you can give strange plants, by the way, to the dye trader. I think it's a once per day. And he'll give you all those special stuff. So let's run home because we're almost dead. And let's hide for a minute. So, can I? Oh no. So I got shadow dye. Don't really care. Can I make a chest? So we're gonna make a chest real quick, just to clean our inventory. So this stuff, yellow marigold can make yellow dye. Hey, traveling merchant. So this guy is really nice. He'll sell things. Let's see if he has anything good to sell. Sake, lifeform analyzer. That's 5 gold though. Paint sprayer, foe, stopwatch, which is nice. And some dynasty stuff. So he sells a lot of cool stuff, but I don't have any gold yet. Eventually we will. But so there's a desert to the left of us. I don't want to go that way for now. So let's head the other direction. There is a biome that, oh my god, there's a gold squirrel. Those sell for a lot, so you want to capture those, not kill them. But I can't capture them yet. We'll get to that point. So let's I'm going to collect some of the ores, but for the most part, I'm not going to. So like there's a big batch of iron over here. That is something I want, and I think I'm going to go ahead and grab. But yeah, so there are a couple of different biomes that we want to find, and a couple that we want to avoid. So every world has a jungle. Jungles are a little bit higher level than we are right now. And when I talk about levels in this, there's no, like, it's not an RPG, there's no levels like that, but it's, gear levels. So, right now we're pretty weak. We're squishy. As we get more armor and stuff, we'll be able to do a little bit more, stuff. So, common potions, those are nice. Kill the squirrel, why not? Healing potions. Ooh, a coin portal. So that's going to give us a bunch of coins. 10 gold to be accurate. But there's a couple things that I'm looking for. And this little mini cave doesn't seem to have any. But it does have a wall that I can place stuff on. And a purple slime, which are stronger slimes. But yeah, so one of the biomes that we want to avoid is the jungle. One of the biomes that we're going to avoid is the corruption. So when you make the world, you have two options. And I made the world off camera because it could take a little bit of time. But so when you make the world, you have two options. And your two options are, do you want corruption or do you want... Ooh, platinum. Platinum's really nice. Do you want corruption or do you want crimson? They're effectively the same, but it's different enemies, different bosses, different styles of weapons and stuff like that. I went for the corruption because the expert mode, the boss there gives an expert mode item that is really good, and I want that. So I went for the corruption. At some point we will probably make a crimson world and show off that, but so yeah, but those are areas that we're gonna avoid. We probably won't see the dungeon anytime soon. Once we get a little bit more movement gear and that kind of stuff, we'll probably go towards the ocean. Goldfish. Oh, that looks so nice. So one thing that's new is the water effects. How the water is splashing, you can see it with my mouse. That is new. Also, slimes float. That was newly added to the game, and it's so nice looking. I haven't actually seen that. Do we have any platforms? We're gonna want platforms for this, so we have a few, but we're going to be coming up on the end of the episode relatively soon, so let's just make some platforms and we'll go across. So yeah, what I'm trying to find, I haven't had any luck finding yet. Alright, let's make a bunch. And do something like that. That looks good. These are very large trees. These are nice to chop down. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I'm going to chop down these trees and get the copper that's right there. And in the next episode, we will be back. We'll explore a little bit longer. And from there, we will we'll explore a little bit more, and then maybe go mining a little bit. So we'll start digging a mining shaft and see if we can't find some caves and get a decent amount of ore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to leave me any feedback on the series. I I'm trying my hardest to explain things, just in case there are new players watching. We have a desert on this side too. So yeah, I trying my hardest to explain things, but it's difficult to explain everything while still playing said game. But let's call it right here, and we'll go through the desert in the next episode and see what's on the other side. There's a duck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!